Ah, the Taisho era, a time when Japan put on its best international face while awkwardly dealing with a monarch that had the constitution of a damp noodle. Meet Emperor Yoshihito, whose reign began with promise in 1912. He had the enviable position of being Emperor Meiji's son, though he inherited neither his father's vigor nor his fondness for long walks that could have possibly upped his heart rate beyond resting sloth. Picture it, Japan in the early 20th century, where the government decided it was time to grow up and join the big international boys club. They even rolled up their sleeves in World War I, just because they could. Meanwhile, Emperor Taisho was often out of the loop. After all, one can only do so much when confined to the palace with a cold compress perpetually on one's head. In a strange twist that only bureaucracy could love, Taisho's health woes prompted the unprecedented appointment of his son, Hirohito, as regent in 1921. Handy for Hirohito, who now got to simmer in the political kitchen before eventually taking the throne, like being handed the keys to a car only to realize you're driving into a wall-marked 1923 Great Kanto earthquake. The Taisho period saw Japan's participation in such riveting global drama as the Siberian Intervention, which could be summarized as, the West goes to war, and Japan follows closely behind. Don't tell mom. Back home, political liberalism took root. People decided that political representation was a jolly good idea, and happily voted, right up until someone realized the voting machines were just repurposed pachinko machines. Economic prosperity was the talk of the town, as long as you weren't the one being colonized. In Korea, Manchuria, and most of China, Japan was strutting its stuff while trying hard not to look too imperialist. It was the yoga pant diplomacy of the decade. Yet, as the climate warmed to democracy, inside the palace, things stayed cool as a cucumber. The general election law of 1925 granted the vote to all men over 25, as Taisho quietly approved in the background, perhaps slipping in and out of consciousness. After finally hanging up his regal hat in 1926 by the universal method of death, Emperor Taisho left the stage, marking the end of his comedic royal errors and the beginning of Hirohito's rather more dramatic Showa-era reign. History is funnier in hindsight, don't you think?